Hi guys, Mary here. Today is Monday the 24th of August and I wanted to do a video sooner but I had no internet for the last 2 days. That storm, tropical depression Laura, came right over Puerto Rico. It wasn't a bad storm, it was just, you still have to prepare, you know, as if it's going to turn into something bigger. So it was bad enough that my dogs were, one of them was under the bed the whole day, but other than that, it wasn't bad at all. So before I start my reading today, I just wanted to talk to you about a book that one of our viewers wrote. Her name is Lisa Parks, and it's called Stuck Between Two Worlds. You can get it on Amazon. I love the artwork of the cover. Sorry, Lisa, it took me a while to actually read the book. Not having internet helped. So it's a great book. It's about a 9.5-year-old girl, and it's great for adolescents or anyone who's feeling like they don't quite fit in, or they feel different in some way, or they're having emotions come up. Lisa does a wonderful job of, through her characters, bringing through those emotions. And I think it's great for kids who are feeling a little different. And it's got a little spirituality in it, so I really loved it. So pick up your copy at Amazon. Okay. Also, you might notice behind me there's about a half-done painting. And I was nudged by Spirit to show you this painting half done because I'll just kind of move the camera so you can see it. I started this painting about a week ago. I had this vision of Archangel Ariel that I wanted to paint. And when I started it, it looked completely different. Not completely different, but the colors were different and I changed up some things. So there's a lot of layers to this painting. And the reason I wanted to show it to you half done, which I don't normally do, is to show you that there's always, when we're creating something, and this is a month of creation, many of you may feel the desire to create. That's the kind of month we're in. And at least that's the energies that I'm feeling. And you may be attached to a specific outcome. So for me, I had a vision and I started painting that vision, but then I kind of just allowed, I guess, Spirit or my higher self to come in and started making changes. And it's basically different than I had envisioned. And I thought that was a good lesson for life because a lot of times we have certain intentions, certain things that we want to create in our life. And if you get too attached to the outcome, you can become very narrowly focused so that you don't allow opportunities to come in that would be better for you. I hope that makes sense. So try not to be too focused or too attached to an outcome, but just allow Spirit to bring you maybe something even way better than you could have ever imagined. So, what else did I want to say? Okay. Also, with the layers of the painting, another lesson for life is that we are all like individual paintings, so to speak. And we are made up of many, many different layers that we've layered on this paint throughout our whole childhood, adolescence, into early adulthood, and so on. And the message that I got was, don't ever think that anything in life is a mistake. Everything is there for lessons to learn. And each layer of the painting, so to speak, is what makes you who you are today. So there's no accidents. There's no, everything happens for a reason. So don't beat yourself up if you're maybe not where you thought you should be by now, or you don't feel successful enough, or you haven't gotten to where you want to be, just know that we're all like layers of a painting. So that's what Spirit wanted me to share with you today. And I have to apologize to the few who asked me to read on the hurricanes Laura and Marco. I apologize. I just didn't have internet, so I didn't see the point. And we can already see where they're heading. So I apologize. Okay. So let's do a reading for the energies for today. Actually, since it's a Monday, let's ask Spirit to help us out for the whole week this week. So it'll be the week of the 24th. What do we need to know? What guidance do you have us for this week? August 24th, 2020. Thank you so much. The first card up is the Five of Swords, and we'll do 4 tarot cards. Heavenly angels, please show me guidance for the 24th. Ooh, we have the Devil card. Fun. Okay, 2 more cards, please. And the Devil card is a major arcana card, so that's a pretty powerful energy. We have the King of Pentacles. Last card, Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for the week of August 24th, 2020. We are still on lockdown here in Calabria. No tourists, I'm sorry, 2 of Pentacles. No tourists are allowed, so the governor has the date of September 11th when she'll modify that, so who knows? Okay, so the major, or the overall energy for this reading is the Fool card. So the Fool card, I love the Fool card because it's all about new beginnings. So the Fool doesn't have a roadmap or a plan in place, but wants to jump into something new, taking that leap of faith. So you may want to take that leap of faith this week. So we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about fighting for something. And sword energy is thought, it's intellect. So this is really fighting the good fight, really wanting something bad enough that you're not worried about the people that you leave on the battlefield. It's that type of energy. So it's something that you really want. Now we have the Devil card. And what I'm getting from Spirit is that this is habits, old habits that you would like to let go of. They're still there for some of you, not all of you. That could be smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, overspending, overeating, maybe not exercising as much as you could, or eating the wrong foods. So it's a card of something that you feel chained to, something that has more control over you than you do it. So you want to look at that, kind of look at your life. You know, is there any old habits that you really want to let go of? Just getting also old belief systems or old patterns of behavior. So you might want to look at why you do what you do. For me, when I look at how I used to deal with situations in my life, what is the word? Coping mechanism. So as I was growing up, both sides of my family were drinkers, Irish, German, beer all the time, parties. And I think that it's an old belief system that I carried with me, seeing as a child that a coping mechanism could be drinking alcohol. So for you, what is your coping mechanism that you could change if you found another tool, like meditation, breathing, exercise, music? So look at maybe where the habits come from, kind of go within and search why you're doing that particular habit. And that can help you, with that awareness, can help you to break that habit. We have the King of Pentacles. So pentacle energy is things that you can see, touch, and feel. So this is about also the earth. So he's very grounded in the earth. He knows what he needs. He knows he has everything that he needs, that there's enough to go around. So financially stable, has what he needs, but also prioritizes, knowing what's important in life. So a lot of wisdom here. And I think that what Spirit is saying is fight for what you believe in. Fight to let go of these old habits. That will bring you more abundance in your life, because you're clearing up that old energy to bring more abundance into your life. The King of Pentacles has wisdom. He made his way all the way through the pentacles, right? To get to be the king. So knows what's important. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So this tells me that there's a choice or a decision that you need to make in regards to a job, something that is material. So this could be, what house should I buy? Should I move? Should I switch jobs? And that's really taking the time to go within and see if you made a choice A, how does that make you feel in your heart? If you made choice B, how does that make you feel in your heart? So you want to ask Spirit for guidance. I can pull a clarifier card for that. You want to ask Spirit for guidance. And how do you do that? You get very centered, aligned with your higher self, quiet and still in meditation, and then just ask. Just ask. And you want to be sure that whoever you're speaking with, when you're asking for guidance, is of a high vibration, of a very high vibration. Before I do these readings or any readings or meditation, I always ask my angels and guides to come in. I ask for the divine to come in. And then for me, sometimes I bring in an ascended master or a specific archangel, depending on what I'm working with. So it's all kind of envisioning that. And then when you feel that energy come in, you want to maybe ask, are you from love and light? And if you don't get a response, then they're not. You'll know from the feeling that you get if it's a positive or a negative energy. I just wanted to throw that in. And if you have any questions about that, just send me an email to thelighthousehealer@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this Two of Pentacles, which for some of you is a choice about a career or a choice about something in the material world. So, Heavenly Angels, please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles there? Tower. Okay. What this tells me is, and boy, are there a lot of Tower moments going on. It seems like everyone I know is having some sort of medical issue, job issue, home issue, a lot of Tower moments going on. So I feel like for some of you, you'll be able to make this choice or decision. For others of you, and you're kind of forced to make it because of a Tower moment. You may have already had a Tower moment that's making you look at the situation. For others of you, you haven't had that Tower moment yet, but it may be coming, forcing you to make a decision. And the Tower card is always for your highest good. So it might feel like the rug is swept from under you. It might feel not so great in the moment, but know that it's for your highest good, and it's like the universe or your higher self, your angels and guides, just guiding you to be more in alignment with your purpose that you signed up for before coming here. Okay. This is from the card of the chakras, and this is the base chakra, the root chakra, and this is about abundance. So whenever I think of the root chakra, the first thing I think about is safety, feeling safe, having enough to eat, having a roof over your head, things of that nature. Let's face it, in this ever-changing times and craziness, there's people who don't feel safe, right? For real 3D reasons. There's others of us that don't feel safe because perhaps we were traumatized at an early age, or maybe even not so early of an age, but traumatized in some way, and we haven't figured out how to deal with that fear. For many of you, it could be a fear of not enough, right? A fear of not having enough to pay your bills and things of that nature. So the way to deal with that, which seems counterproductive, it seems like very strange, but the best way to deal with that type of issue is to have gratitude for what you do have. And for some of you, that's practically nothing. It could just be that you have water. It could just be that you have a friend who's going to take you in while you're homeless. It could be that it's just the air that you're breathing right now. So when you have that gratitude, it helps to, with the law of attraction, just bring in more to you. Also, dealing with your fears and really, taking that, like the fool, taking that leap of faith, maybe facing your fear, right? What are you afraid of? Kind of look at where that fear stems from, and that way you can better address it. Is it real, or is it something that you're replaying in your head from your childhood that doesn't really exist anymore in the present moment? Okay. All right, so from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors, we'll pull another card. What are the energies? What is the guidance for the week of the 24th? Wow, 18 minutes. 18 minutes already. I can go on. Okay, we have Warrior. Oh, I can't even read this. Be fearless and stand strong. Be fearless and stand strong. What does that mean? To me, it means while all of this is going on in the external world, I'm a spiritual warrior. You're a spiritual warrior if you're watching this video. So we all have to kind of really be centered and balanced within, so that while everything is happening around us externally through the weather, politics, all kinds of stuff, Spirit says, put yourself in the eye of the hurricane. So imagine that all the external stuff is around you, but you're centered in the eye of the hurricane. It can't touch you. And the only way to do that is to know yourself, to go within, to meditate, not get too caught up in the drama of what's going on. The universe is in control. They're using Donald Trump and others as a tool to increase awareness, to bring out what needs to be brought out on the world stage, to be known, for the truth all to come out, and for things to fall so that we can rebuild them. And I know we can rebuild them better. Just like this painting, right, behind me. It's not where it should be. It's not what I envisioned. But I'll continue to have a vision. I'll continue working on it, and eventually it will be, this painting will be finished, kind of like we see the new world, the new earth coming in. It's something that we have to keep putting our intention out of how we want it to be, right? And not get attached to the outcome. It's not going to be perfect this year, next year. Moving forward, I feel like this month of September is going to be very difficult. I'm not going to lie. There's some things coming up that we need to deal with as a country and as a planet. So just put yourself in the eye of that hurricane. Stay centered and continue to shine your light, because that, along with your imagination or your vision of the new world or new earth, is what's going to bring it into reality. Okay, I hope that you like these videos. If so, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm sending so much love to you all. Namaste. Take care.